Hello, my name is Ifan Yuba, and this is 360 Degrees Mastery. Now, have you ever approached your bank for a loan with which to start a business or to expand your already existing business only for your bank to turn you down? Or have you ever had a meeting with an investor or a venture capitalist, and after pitching your idea to him, no matter how sound the idea is, only to have him turn you down as well? Now, the reason why this happens most of the time is because prospective borrowers make four basic mistakes when they are borrowing money or when they are trying to get money with which to start a business or with which to expand the business. As an investor, as a venture capitalist, as a consultant, I deal with people that want to borrow money on one level or the other. Either I'm advising them or they are pitching their ideas to me, trying to get money or trying to get me to talk to an investor on their behalf, and I see these mistakes. Now, these mistakes, there are four main ones, and luckily for you today, I'm going to talk about these mistakes, and I'm going to talk about how you can go ahead, go about correcting them. Mistake number one is not having a detailed enough business plan. Now, when you do a business plan, you are supposed to go into as much detail as possible. A business plan is essentially your thoughts on paper. It is your request on paper. So you need to go into detail because, like I say, it is better to provide too much information than to provide too little information. So make sure that you go into as much detail as possible. Your abstract should contain as much information about the business, the history, of the business, the economy of the area, your market niche, and so on, your projections. It should contain everything. So when you provide this information, make sure it is neatly presented, make sure it is neatly bound, so whoever is receiving this thing from you, when he goes through, he will see that, oh, this person has done his homework and he's ready to receive money. Mistake number two is not having a well thought out cash flow projection. Now, cash flow to your business is like blood to the human body. A cash flow statement or a cash flow analysis or a cash flow projection is essentially a summary projection of all the monies that is going to be coming in to a business and going out of a business for a period of time, which includes the income, expected expenditure and expenses, and it covers a period of maybe 1 year or maybe 6 months or maybe less than that. If you come to me for money and your cash flow analysis is not on point, then definitely I'll feel that you are not ready to receive this money, or if you receive this money, you're going to fritter it away, or you're going to embezzle this money and you're not going to use it for the business, or the business is not going to grow, because your cash flow analysis tells me exactly where my money is going in, how my money is going to be used, and how much of that money, how much profit is going to come out with that money. So you need to make sure your cash flow analysis or your cash flow projection is on point. That will increase your chances of getting that loan. Mistake number three is not having a proper security for the loan. Now, security can come in, three main forms. It can be primary security, which is the expected profits that you hope to make from the business if you get the loan. You can use that as a security for the loan itself. Security can be in the form of a collateral, which is it could be landed properties or something of equal or greater value than the loan for which you are asking. Or security can be in the form of a guarantor, somebody of repute, somebody of means who can assume responsibility for you and who can guarantee that if you default on that loan or if you default on that facility, he or she is going to make payment on your behalf. Okay, now when you are going to ask for a loan, make sure that there is somebody behind you who will guarantee you, who knows you, who trusts you, who believes in you, who will guarantee you that that loan is going to be paid back. If you do not have somebody like that, then you need to provide some kind of a collateral, or you need to convince the lender that that loan is giving you, that it is sound enough, that the business is sound enough. You can even invite him as a partner, as a security, as a form of security, so that if he's convinced that the business is sound, if the idea is sound, then he'll be able to put up enough money, knowing fully well that if this business is properly managed, is properly monitored, he's going to get his money back. Now, the last mistake that a lot of people make is they do not prepare themselves to answer a lot of questions. If you come to me, you want to borrow money from me, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions. Definitely, I'm going to want to know a lot about you. I'm going to want to know a lot about the business. I'm going to want to know a lot about the area you want to do the business. I'm going to want to know a lot about the markets, that you want to play in. I'm going to want to know a lot about economic factors, about the laws that guide the business, and so on and so forth. When you go for a loan request meeting, or when you talk to an investor, when you talk to your bankers, prepare yourself to answer a lot of questions. They will ask a lot of questions. There's nothing worse, than a prospective borrower telling you, oh, I don't know, I did not check it, I have no idea. And that's very wrong. So you prepare yourself mentally, you prepare yourself intellectually, prepare yourself academically, because you're going to be asked a lot of questions, and the confidence you project is going to instill confidence in the person who is going to lend you the money. So those are the 4 mistakes that a lot of people make. They don't prepare a proper business plan, they provide too little information, they don't prepare a proper cash flow analysis or cash flow projection so that you do not know how the money is going to be spent, they do not provide a proper security, collateral, guarantor, or whatever for the loan, and 4th, they do not prepare themselves to answer enough questions to alleviate the fears and worries of the prospective lender. If you can deal with these 4 mistakes, if you can solve them, then you'll be sure that 90% of the time, 95% of the time, people will always be willing to lend to you, because they know that you are competent and that you are ready to take their money and to make more money, to pay them back their money with interest, and to continue on your way to wealth. My name is Ifeanyi Ubah. This is 360 Degrees Mastery. You can click like if you enjoyed the video. If you have anything to add, or if you do not agree with any of the points I've listed, you can state it in the comment section below. You can check out my website, or you can follow me on social media. Keep being successful, keep being wealthy. I'll see you next time. Namaste.